Hello people. Yeah, so today is the 10th day after my second infusion of Gemtax, which was in both. Little update. Only had the first one, just the Gem bars, or whatever it is. I think I said on a couple of videos back that it gave me quite a bad backache, which is what the nurse woman said, doctor whatever said. I was alright. Obviously I had a meltdown when I went to get my second infusion, but obviously I went in and I managed to have it. If you don't know anything about this, a couple of videos back you can find a video where I said about that. So if your phone stays still, yeah, my phone cut off there. As I was saying, the second infusion, like I said, it is on my other videos, probably a couple of videos back, that I had a meltdown, and by the end of it I had it. So it was day maybe 5 where it really started to kick my ass. I suppose it hit me harder because I've been on a break from chemo for, like I said, probably about 11 months, using cannabis oil, CBD, all the other stuff that you can find in the other videos again. But it really fucking did nail me this time, because there was no real sickness. I had one sort of sick night where I just chucked up everything. As I was saying, yeah, somewhat kind of nerve pain, as well as this bone pain in my hip that I've still got even now. Looking at it differently from since I've had chemo to, I mean before I had chemo to when I did have when I've had chemo, the pain is a lot less often. It's been more severe when it does it, and a few more places and a different few pains, but that's I kind of expected that. But not as often for the past 2 days now. So yeah, the other night I was in bed, vexed and just watching telly. I'd already had quite a lot of real bad, like in me top of me thigh is where it really starts to fucking hurt quite a lot now. So I had some painkillers for that and whatever. Movalat, I've been using a lot of that. It's like Voltarol, but it doesn't bare my skin, which you've all seen the state of my hip when it was pretty bad. I will show you all again soon. Now it's pretty much fully healed. Yeah, and that night it went from my leg into my hip, from my hip, sort of where my liver is, all the way into my chest. And at one point I went that funny, I thought I was having an heart attack. I don't like to let on to Becky or anyone else really that's, you know, here with me how bad it is, because it's not me. I'll talk about it, but I don't particularly like the people that are close to me seeing me in a lot of pain. You know, I'll quite happily share it on fucking YouTube like this and Facebook and whatnot, which then again they can see it and that's their fucking choice. But if I'm laid in front of them and they can't get away from it, I don't like the idea of it, especially with my kids there, which they wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty fucking brutal. Like my whole chest, got fucking breakfast down me. Like my whole chest, and it wasn't like a surface where you go, oh, I've got pain in my chest. It was like deep. You know what I'm saying? When some of you might understand, it's in, like real deep. That was fucking scary. I think the next day I didn't really do a lot. I spent the majority of the day in bed. And kind of got used to the fact of, well, this might be me for the next, I don't know, week, which is why there's been a bit of a delay in my videos and stuff, because it's been that fucking bad again, but not as bad as the Red Devil. So continuing from that brings me to yesterday. Obviously I put a video up of me and my old boy making what's out here, the new pond bit. So that's keeping me busy. I have got a bit of pain like in my shoulder and my neck, just coming up here. Again, it could be nerves. It could be to do with this piece of shit inside. I don't know. All I know is I'm active. I've just took Bex and Scarlett to town. Taylor's at school. My old boy's there, and I'm gonna go and help him because I find for me keeping active and my brain good is the best thing that I can do. Back on the oils, trying to dose as best I can because, as you might have seen yesterday, I was pretty stoned. It's not the intention, but it does what it needs to do. I'm here. I'm living proof that it can be done. I've already beat a doctor's once when they said that there was they expected 12 months life expectancy. That was what is it about? It said I've had it about a year and a half, so you could say just over a year now. So that one, I'll take that as a win. Again, I've said it before. The most recent one that my oncologist has said was I've got months to live. Now, again, you all know that. And I don't really know what to say to it. Sometimes when I'm feeling shit, I'm like, they're probably right. But now, like, I've got a bit of more energy back. I'm managing to eat. The mouth fucking sores. Again, I've had it with both doxorubicin, dicarbazine, and this Gemtax. Not as bad this time. Touch wood. You know, I hope it stays this good. I'm expecting to lose my hair probably the next sort of session, which is why I haven't bothered cutting it. And yeah, it was just a general update. I said to you on a last video, I set my drums up in the attic. I need to get back on them. That'll be a real workout for this fucking leg and hip, with my pedals and that. So that's upcoming. I'm not going to push myself too far because we know what it's like. If you found me, you probably got some idea what it's involving, what it's like. It's not nice. A few comments that I've received, you know, lovely comments, you know, of you guys talking back to me about your husbands, your kids, all sorts of stuff, which isn't easy to talk about, but that's why I'm here. I'm here because it's some kind of relevance to people that are in a fucking dark place. Obviously, personally, me and Bex, my family, know it fucking inside out now. We've been through a fucking lot of shit, and so are some of you by the seams of it, which is, you know, I can somewhat relate to it. Obviously, my family would relate more if it's a relation to you, or even I can relate to you if it's you yourself. So yeah, keep the comments coming. You know, go through my videos. You know, ask away, ask anything you want, get it all off your chest. I like to think that, I mean, fucking hell, I was speaking to someone through Facebook Messenger from Alabama. I was on here. It might have been on here. I can't remember. Alabama, India. There's so many. Like all the USA, the UK. Luke's army is fucking going viral, and I'm like, it's great because it's not about the audience that's attracting. It's about getting the message to people that, you know, cancer is very fucking real. I didn't know until it was literally on top of me, clearly. You know, just out of the blue, one day. Didn't have a fucking clue. You know, a couple of weeks later, I get my biopsy back, and yeah, you got leiomyosarcoma of the liver, which metastasis to the fucking lungs and some lymph node. It was only one singular. I don't know if the fucking woman got it wrong, or I know there's a couple of lymph nodes that look a bit fucking larger around me groin area and me sort of on my legs. So that's what I think they are. I'm here to tell you how it fucking is. If you want to know, ask me. Request a video, request stuff, request whatever you want to fucking know. I'll tell you. I've got nothing to hide. I don't want to hide anything. I want everyone to know exactly how brutal this is, and you do not want it. Not you, not your family, not anyone else. And if you're that unfortunate enough to have it, then, you know, maybe this is your sort of place to come to maybe soothe your mind, or read some comments that that are on these videos themselves. You know, spark a conversation with a complete stranger for the mental side of it. Facebook. I started a group a long time ago, only a small group, Men Talk, a bit like Andy's Man Club, but on a much smaller scale. That was for sort of men talking, and of course, regardless of the name, it's open to every gender, whatever you want to be. Fucking frying pan, fair enough. So you know, you want to go on there, you can post anonymously. Men Talk, MENTALK, one word. I think it's got a blue picture. I haven't been on it in that long, so you know. Either way, you can find me on Messenger, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on here. Whatever you want to do, if you want to talk, fine, do it. I'm just happy that I feel alright, and I'm managing to do this and sort of help people throughout the way of it, regardless of what situation they're in. Whether it's mental state, whether it's physical, whether it's fucking terminal, whether it's whatever. Please bear with me though, because I am pretty slow with all the notifications and shit, and kids and dogs and my life and looking after myself, make sure I don't fucking die. But I do try to read and reply to all of them. If I haven't, comment again, and it'll bring it up for me. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm going to go out with my old boy because I've been talking for a while, and I'll hopefully have the rest of this pond thing done, or most of it done tonight. Alright, so take it easy, peeps. Remember, wherever you are in the fucking world, Luke's army, I will not be defeated.